Hey guys, want to do a quick video today on some fire starters and tinder. Show you a few of the things I use. Found these containers a while back. Walmart, couple dollars, nice waterproof container. Holds a lot of matches. Got one with just regular old Strike Anywheres. I've got one full of Uber matches, coated in wax and toilet paper for longer burn time. And not to waste any space, at the very top, they hold about 10 rounds of 22 ammo. Nice waterproof container, about $2 a piece. Lighters, you're full if you don't have several in your kit. Have trouble with them working when it's cold though. And you're never fail. Good reputable magnesium and ferro rod. These are 1/2 inch diameter, 5 inches long. I doubt I will ever wear them out. To go with that, something I found that was a problem, when you get that ember going, you have to blow on it a lot. I got an old antenna off of a radio. It's hollow. Makes for a nice blow onto your coal bed to get it going. Closes right up and goes in right with the paraceum rod and the mag rod. I added a little piece of tubing on the end just to take that sharp edge off so you don't cut your lip. And of course the striker. One of my favorites, natural jute twine. Can't beat it. Just process it, spray the end out with your knife, and get it nice and fluffy, like so. Also, I took some regular natural. You want to get the natural jute. It works a lot better than the treated. Here's some I wound up and did a simple cobra knot over the top of it and laid it and soaked it in liquid molten wax and let it dry. You can see it's rigid and it's also waterproof. You can clip this on your belt, your pack, your rifle sling, and you always have tinder with you. Process it the same way, just cut off a little bit with your knife, fray it up. You want a large surface area. Natural tinder, cedar, nice dry cedar. I have a little pile of it processed right here. Using the serrations on your knife is very good for making the little feathers and the little shavings. Also, one of my favorites is fat wood. You can get it naturally, or last time I went to the sawmill recycling place, I picked up this piece here you see in the vise. Nice and resiny, thick. It was approximately the size of a 2x4 when I picked it up, and I've been shaving shavings off of it with just a regular old hand plane. Does a nice job. And I found a use for another use for those stupid plastic coffee cans that keep piling up. I use a pinch of that to start my wood stove, about that much, and I can go straight to poplar or smaller wood. You can see how resiny it is and how it sticks together. It's very, very rich in pine sap, tar. If you can't find natural fat wood, you can make some as well. It doesn't work quite as good. Just some regular old pine twigs. You can see about how big that is. And I've shaved some off right here with my knife. So you don't need a lot. If it's a rich, hot burner, you don't need a whole lot. You could get 6 fires off of that one stick. Or you can light it on fire and use it as a starter if you have wet material to work with. It'll burn very good and very hot. These are little cubes I picked up. It's similar to a wet fire, I guess. Got them in the garden center at Walmart. They're made by Weber. Very light and weighs nothing. I got a whole pack of them out in the garden center for lighting charcoal. They don't weigh anything. They bead water. They will take a spark. All of these tinders here I have the natural fat wood. Forgot this one. Everybody knows the cotton ball and Vaseline trick. Well, Vaseline's kind of messy. I use the wax and put some Vaseline in with it to help it spark better, and it's not all sticky and gooey on your hands. And if you process it out and get your fluff, it will take a spark. So I've got some tinder here. We've got the wax and petroleum jelly cotton ball, some natural jute that has been fluffed, some homemade fat wood, which is just pine marinated and soaked in wax and petroleum jelly. We've got the Weber charcoal starters and the natural fat wood. You can store this stuff almost anywhere. There's over 50 foot of dry jute twine in that little, it's a diabetic test strip kit. And I just pull out whatever you need. And I've got another one full of cotton. To get this stuff all going and everything, since I've got one hand here, I'm going to use another little neat tool, prison match, which is the braided wax jute in a piece of brake line, and it'll burn a long time, give you time to work. There's the cotton, poof, right up. There's the jute, poof, right up. There's the man-made wood, takes a little longer. Cedar I have, right there, it's gone. The Weber, right up, and my favorite, the fat wood. Oh, I lost my match. And the fat wood, it speaks for itself. Black smoke coming off it. You can see the resin, smell the petroleum. It smells like turpentine. Works real good. Another little thing I keep in my fire kit, some Ranger bands, small ones and large ones, but the small ones, anybody that knows if you've ever got a tire on fire, it's real hard to put out. So if you got wet material and stuff, you can get those rubber bands going, and no excuse for not having a fire. Another way to store some tinder, some wax tinder, shove it down inside a bullet shell. You got yourself a little prison match or a candle to work with if you're having to light a fire in different locations outside. Hope you all enjoyed the video, guys. If you have any other ideas, please feel free to share.